Warburg, Alberta, with a population of around 750, this isn't exactly the type of place that is synonymous with racing.
But where it came from, I've got pictures where there was nothing in this whole area, not a nothing, a track carved out of the dirt, and it was all volunteers that built it.
Nevertheless, this is the home of the Edmonton and District Kart Racing Association, EDKRA for short. And this is, without a doubt, one of Western Canada's premier karting facilities.
The club was out here putting the fence posts in. The club was out here raking the dirt to make the edges perfect. The club was out here seeding the grass. And that's what the EDKRA is.
Once you hit the power band in a Rotax, nothing is like it. It's like driving a supercar, pulling 2 Gs around the corner with no suspension. And you're hanging on in a little fiberglass seat, a centimeter off the ground.
Give me that L, give me that O, give me that V, give me that E, give me some love.
DD2 karts lay down the fastest lap times here. This is mainly due to their direct drive, 2-speed gearboxes, and front disc brakes. Unlike a DD2 kart, the senior Rotax karts are a single-speed chain drive system. No front brakes on these karts, so a bit more finesse is required in this class. But there's a class here for everyone. For younger participants, there's Micromax.
I just love the feeling of going super fast around the track and having friends to compete with.
This is a highly competitive class filled with the future stars of Western Canadian karting. One of the most competitive classes is Master Bridge.
The cars are all the same, motors are all the same, it's just chassis setup and driver.
This class showcases raw driver skill.
It's a 100% spec class, and it's fantastic. It's affordable and it's fun, and rookie driver, quickest so far, so it's awesome.
These karts are high-tech, and there is a class that fits into everyone's budget. EDKRA ensures that tire costs are kept under control, which is a good thing, because they aren't cheap.
I can't say that on camera, my wife might see this.
How much do those tires cost?
About $300.
Karting can get very competitive, so the club has made sure to make family fun their top priority.
It's a huge family environment at EDKRA. I think that's one of the most special things about this track. Everybody comes out, races with the family. A lot of racers here are brothers, sisters, dads, moms. We are one of I think we might be the only club in Canada to run a ladies' Briggs class. That was because a lot of the moms were out here, watching the kids and watching the husbands and thinking, geez, I might like to try that and get out on track. Everly started coming out when she was very small and just loved being out at the track and definitely wanted to try her hand at racing and has caught the bug.
She's not the only daughter in racing at a competitive level out here.
It's a great club, and racing with all these guys is so much fun. They're so willing to help everyone, and it's a family environment for sure.
While Devin's dad is relatively new to karting, Everly's dad has been doing it for a long time.
I've been around the sport pretty much all my life, really, with motorsports, so past 40 years or so, yeah. I'm a racer, I grew up with it, so it's just what I do.
There are some father-son teams here too. Given that Kevin is a Canadian Racing Hall of Famer, it goes without saying that his sons would inherit the racing bug from him.
The ambiance you get here where everyone you speak to is effectively my extended family. Like there's not a whole lot of pressure here, there's not a whole lot of other racers that we're really dealing with just yet, but in the coming weeks, so it's going to be really intense.
Griffin is right. Club racing at EDKRA isn't filled with a lot of pressure, but all of that is about to change with the arrival of the Summer Challenge.
this whole season and can't figure out why yet. We're trying to determine if it's Kart or driver.
While Devin struggled in qualifying, Griffin was in great shape for all three of his finals. In DD2, he would start out front and would lead the race from flag to flag. In senior road tax, he had a bit of a battle on his hands. Dowler would go from third to second on the first lap and found himself quickly in the lead. The pole-setting Mark Newsom and local fast guy Matthew Taskinen were within striking distance the entire 14 laps. Griffin led the most important lap of the race, the last one. It was crystal clear that in Senior Briggs it could be anyone's race to win. That's the beauty of a spec class. It comes down to pure driving abilities. The leaderboard was an active one, seeing 3 different leaders. This time it was Skylar Dunning to the front. Just a few spots behind him, Dowler went for a Hail Mary pass, hoping that it would stick.
Driving on the offline to try and pass where nobody typically passes. And yeah, I ran out of talent pretty hard and ended up with a DNF from second, so.
Just lingering around all weekend, eventually put it together at the end for wins. I'm quite happy.
Overall, the success I had in Senior Max made up for it all, so I'm okay with it. Champagne showers, so that's always a good time.
With wins in both DD2 and Senior Rotax, this was a solid weekend for Griffin Dowler. Most importantly, his win in Senior Rotax secured him a ticket to the World Championships that were held in Portugal. As for the young racers, in Micro Max, Evelyn would have her hands full, keeping Peter behind her.
No, she came second in the Micromax, and the Rotax had a great battle with her little buddy Peter, and real good race. She held him off for a while, and he snuck it in there. It was good to see. All in all, good weekend.
As for Devin, she struggled in Senior Rotax, but had a solid finish in Senior Briggs. She turned her weekend around with a 3rd place finish.
It went actually really well. We were all super close and it made for a very fun race.
Ayrton Senna was one of the greatest racing drivers in the history of motorsport. He referred to karting as the purest driving experience. Drivers like Michael Schumacher, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, and Max Verstappen have all been highly successful in the karting ranks. Karting was the springboard for their F1 startups. The connection between F1 and karting is evident, even here at the grassroots level.
Well, I've been to the highest level there is, and I mean, nothing beats grassroots karting. It's always a good time.
Oh, it was a good time. Nice way to spend the weekend. Hanging out with some friends, play some go-karts. Couldn't be better.
Really welcoming. In my rookie year last year, everybody was super helpful.
Oh, the club's great. Everybody's super nice, supportive. You talk to anybody, if something goes wrong, they'll help you fix it. Get you better. No worries. It's a good atmosphere to be around.
While the likelihood of any of these drivers earning an F1 seat is remote, the atmosphere of a professional racing environment is evident. EDKRA prides itself on running a professional karting community where it promotes racing through driver development of all ages. For the first time all weekend, the track is silent. But it won't be for long. EDKRA has a busy summer schedule with a mix of club racing and major events. The track here is nationally recognized, not only for the exceptional facilities, but for the quality of its racing events. The club's goal is simple: to promote competitive, affordable, and a safe environment where new and experienced racers can compete in a family-friendly environment.